You know what, Steve?
What?
I'm kind of in the mood to talk about the secret project without giving away specifically what it is. I'm kind of in the mood to talk about it. I mean, it dominates my days.
Do you think people are going to get sick of us teasing it?
I don't care. I have my room. My little office room is stuffed full of whiteboards now with notes and stuff.
Yeah, the whiteboards are kind of a pain in the ass.
I have six or seven chock full of stuff in my room.
The shipping company for the whiteboards wouldn't deliver them here without someone here to sign for them.
Okay.
And so I said, all right, well, let's settle on a time. Can you deliver them by 5:00 tomorrow? They're like, oh no, we don't deliver on a time. We deliver according to a 4-hour.
Well, how big are they?
They're pretty good size.
I got mine. Just got mine at Staples.
Yeah, I ordered these online through Barstool.
Oh, okay.
But the delivery company's like, yeah, you just need a 4-hour window when you're there at the studio waiting to sign for these.
Huh. All right, go on the, what's it called? The Periscope?
Periscope, yeah.
Go on the Periscope. We'll make an announcement. Why not? Let me know when we're up.
Yeah, it's going to take a second.
So I talked to that private investigator in South Carolina.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was okay. But I mean, he was a nice enough guy, but $5,000 a week, he said.
Real scumbag then.
Well, no, he was very nice. He was nice. He just had given the volume, but then he was talking about FOIA stuff, and I'm like, we can do that, can't we?
Oh yeah,
we
can handle all the FOIAs. We already have.
Right, I know. But he was very nice, and he said, given the criminal history, there'll be a lot of interviews if we're going to go all in, and I feel like, well, we can kind of do that. So
I'm going to have to shut down the recording to boot up the Periscope.
We're going to start over?
No. The audio recording will still be fine, but the video recording, it's just going to take a minute. Is all.
What's going to shut down? What?
I'm gonna have to turn off the video recording.
Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, yeah. God, let me know when you do that. I'll retweet this thing. It's another tequila sunrise. He was just a higher end. Nah. Which one do I want to sing? Johnny come lately. There's a new kid in town. Everybody wants you when you're not around. How we doing here?
Good.
Yeah, let me know we're good. I just hope people understand we can't right now yet give away the super specifics of it, Steve. We just can't.
Yeah, I mean, I
we can't. We just for our own sake, for the product, we cannot.
I think people kind of understand basically what we're doing. All right, I'm getting ready to go live.
All right, let me know we're good. First, let me talk about movement watches, by the way.
Live.
Okay, well, we'll talk about movement watches for the people on Periscope, too. We love movement watches, mvmt.com/Kirk. mvmt.com/Kirk. Well, we know. It's, you want to spend $500 on a watch? Go ahead, knock yourself out. You want to be a dummy? Go for it. You want to get a great watch at a fraction of the price, same quality? You go to mvmt.com/Kirk. You get 15% off today. Are we allowed to do it the first 10 minutes of the show? Did Chase say no to that?
Oh, geez, that might be pre-roll.
Are we going to be in trouble for this? No, we're okay.
No. People pay more for pre-roll. So if you're going to get a better ad position, then I don't think that they'll complain.
Well, free shipping, free returns. Get a great watch for the holiday season. mvmt.com/Kirk. mvmt.com/Kirk. Clean and modern watches, eyewear, blue light glasses, and jewelry. Obviously sunglasses as well. Great quality and style. mvmt.com/Kirk. mvmt.com/Kirk. Great holiday shopping. Free shipping, free returns, 15% off today. So make sure you do that. And hello to Periscope, which we're on right now.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, I think this qualifies as a semi-announcement. We just can't give away the super specifics yet. There will be a teaser forthcoming in a while. We have a lot of work to do on it still. But there's been a lot of questions. I see it's really amping up lately. I'll just say it is, in fact, a true crime podcast. And it's not like the one Jared and Kevin are doing where they're kind of looking at cases individually and reviewing them and going over them, which I'm looking forward to. They'll do a good job at that. We are doing a deep dive investigation into an incident that happened years and years and years ago that has not been solved. We are in deep. We are going to go from, we have gone to the South Shore of Massachusetts. We've gone other parts of the state. We're going to South Carolina, Arkansas, Texas we'll go to, potentially California as well. That's the at least we're probably going to go for this as we look for this. And the characters in this are voluminous and huge and many, and it's confusing. I was just saying, you'll hear it in the podcast if you're watching Periscope now. I've got whiteboards all over the place and notes and little notes and things on my phone. And I mean, I've just been, Steve can confirm, just been consumed by it while still enjoying the show. This show has been a nice release. If you see, I've tried to keep a little looser and funnier lately, bring in people goofing around, because it's actually been a nice, for me, counterbalance. I've enjoyed doing the show actually weirdly more while I'm doing this than I was before I started doing this. But I'm really into this. And look, if you're not into true crime, like, I get it. It's a big popular podcast genre, maybe the biggest. And Barstool has, I think, maybe dipped their toe in it, but they've never gone all the way in with something like this, which is, again, an attempt, I suppose, to solve something. Or at least bring a remarkable amount of attention to something, because there are red flags in this specific story all over the place. I wanted to do a true crime story forever. I noodled around. I found something on Reddit that interested me, and I started digging in more and more. And what we thought at the beginning, 6 weeks ago, I don't know, was interesting. Just that was interesting. But since then, it's become just 50 different. Like, I hope I do service, Steve and I do service to how big and crazy and wild and endless this story is. Putting it together is going to be fun, but a crazy challenge, and I'm going to hope to get it all in. I think we will. I hope we will.
I would say in the space of a month, our theory of the case has changed several, or at least my theory of the case has changed.
Mine
several times.
Yeah, in the last week, mine has changed once or twice. And I will say, in classic Kirk Minahan fashion, I'll just say that the
king of the crazies.
The king of the crazies is the king of the crazies that you wouldn't believe. I've got, But there's a lot of great people involved as well, and those are people that, if we can help at all, is great. And I think the Mytha fans and everyone else who listens to it it's gonna be, as you go episode by episode, certainly a community experience. I think people are going to have their own theories, they have their own debates, their own conversations, and I think it's going to be, I hope, massive. Talking to people at Barstool, they seem optimistic. I'm very optimistic, but I have to admit, like, I can do that. Like, doing this right now, I'm so good at this. I can do this, but like, I've just mastered this, and I still love doing it. But this other thing is a challenge. I mean, it is work. Just spending 4 hours looking for phone numbers, or 4 hours trying to make connections. You go blurry and bleary, and you're looking down who's friends with who on Facebook, and when did this happen? Does that match up? Was that person in jail then? Is that person that person's cousin? Were they married? Were they not married? Is that their kid? Is that not their kid? Is their kid their kid's not living there right now? Well, that doesn't make sense. Well, why did this person say this? And it's just this endless. A lot of times it's, and which I think will happen, episode by episode. You'll see some ones where we thought we solved something and made a big discovery, and you run into a wall and you don't get anywhere, which I think is interesting. I don't mind that.
There's some serious mutant family trees in this story.
There are. And there's a lot of, well, how can that be your cousin? I don't know. How can that be how old were you then? Or how old was this? Or how old was it? Are you telling me this because you want me to look at this person? Or are you telling me this because you don't want me to look at you? Or are you telling me this because of this or that? And it's just overwhelmed me a little bit, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I'm enjoying it. And I think it feels like it's accelerating now. This is what I want to talk about. I'm just passionate about it anyway. But it feels like it's going downhill really fast now. Like, this next week is going to be
downhill in a good way. It's gathering momentum.
That's what I mean. The momentum of it is speeding to the point where we're going to have to, this next week is going to be important for us. And,
if we come back alive.
Well, if we don't, then it's a great podcast for somebody else to tell. We'll have Mike tell it. But yeah, I don't, what are the common questions that you get? So you can hear the rest of it later on Periscope. Bye. What are the questions you commonly get?
I think people it's all about the subject, and I think people know that it's a true crime podcast.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much given enough crumbs for that. I mean,
yeah, and so I think people are trying to piece together various things. Like, I just saw somebody tweet it out. There's a woman from the Boston area who went missing in South Carolina earlier this year, or was actually killed. I think they found her body.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and so they think that it's that. But
it's not that.
I think now people have enough breadcrumbs that they'll probably piece it together.
I don't know. Maybe.
Based on our travel and the information that you've just given, I think people will be able to piece it together.
Well, yes, but I'd say it's not as simple as you think. That's all.
No.
And even then.
And I think just saying it's a true crime podcast kind of puts it in a box. I mean, it certainly is.
Right.
But it's also a compelling human interest story.
It is.
Because any single one of these characters would make a compelling, 2-hour long interview.
Well, I find it to be a story of a lot of things. I find it to be a story of a family that's really been kind of shattered.
Yeah.
I find it to be a story of some police corruption to some extent, incompetence to some extent, apathy to some extent. I find it to be a story about drugs and what it can do, how it can just destroy everybody. And then just evil, just pure evil. And also the story of kind of a neighborhood. I mean, really, just like I keep saying to you, it's just a square. Yeah. It's a square. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm so excited about it. I am nervous that we're, like I was watching this HBO documentary. This guy did about his mom in Connecticut. It's been like the last month, I think. I watched them all. And he did a pretty good job. But like every time he turns around, he's talking to another producer. Or, I bet you Serial had, it was NPR. How many producers do you think they had for that? People working on it? 30 people working on it?
Yeah, plus interns, yeah.
I saw that the one podcast of the year the other day on Apple. I forget the name of it.
Code Switch?
Code Switch, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
And the guy thanked his staff in a tweet. And it was like 40 people. Like it was really like 40. It was really 40 people. This is me and you.
Yeah. The way I've been conceptualizing it, getting ready for the amount of audio editing that is going to be and video editing, it's going to be like doing the Cullen episode podcast.
Every day.
Yes.
Right.
Every day. And that's every day for 2 months.
So, I mean, like, I'm not saying this to pat ourselves on the back. I'm really not. But like 3 days a week doing the show is be thankful. If you like the show, if you don't, then you're happy. It's 3 days. But I'm saying like we could easily work 18 hours a day on this which on the days we're not doing the show, we're going to do. I mean, and the days we're doing the show, we're going to work on it. I mean, and we're going to keep traveling. And if it means we do shows in places in Texas for 2 weeks, and we do them. If we do them that's the beauty of it. We can travel and do the show anywhere right now. Yeah. It's a crazy time to do it, but we're going to do it.
I think one of the things that's intriguing to me about this investigation is because it happened so long ago, there's a lot of the information we need isn't on the internet. I feel like there's a lot of like modern journalism, just all it takes place on the internet. It's looking through things, that happened since, the internet became like the backbone of society. And so tracking down pieces of information, whether they're, you're talking to people or looking at microfilm or going here or there, that's what's interesting to me. It's like, it's journalism.
It is. And we're not professional private investigators. We don't claim to be.
We're better.
I'm not saying, I'm going to solve this case. I'd love to be able to do it for people. I don't, that's my goal as always. And I hope I can bring relief to families, but we're just doing the best we can. And every time, and I hope we do this service when we do the podcast. I think we will. Every time we think we've it can't get any crazier, there's a right turn or a left turn. I even found one today that I haven't talked to you about yet, where you're just like, well, holy shit. Like you almost like, fuck, now we're fucked now. Here's another. Cause I started out thinking I wanted to do 8 episodes. And I was like, there's only this is like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was like, this will stretch it. I don't know if this, and now I'm like, well, fuck, we got, a couple of these people are just, like you said, 2 in particular, you could just do a whole series about.
I could do a whole episode on that guy's Facebook page.
For sure. For sure. But you could do a series on, you could just do and it's also sort of a study, and we've joked around about it in my mind of people just go to prison, they get out. They just go to prison, they get out, and they go to prison again, they get out. And they go to, and you look and you look and you look and you think, holy shit, this person has been in jail 56 times or whatever in the last 18 years. And it doesn't really matter. It's just, it's also sort of a sad look at, addiction, which is not going to, it's not an addiction. Look, the addiction podcast world has been covered. We're not going to,
we don't want to compete in that space.
No, you dive. That's like competing with Rogan. You don't want to do that. But I am so excited about it. We're still in the gathering stage. I am nervous about I feel like we'll never be done.
No.
But, like all right, let's get started. What is episode 1? Which I suspect will be, when things happen, but maybe not. Maybe we'll do a different way of telling the story. Maybe we'll work a different way. There's a traditional way of doing it. Maybe we're going to say, if we jump in and then work backwards. Who knows? I don't know. There's a certain amount of information you have to get across right at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah.
But
you've got to set the table.
Correct. But I don't know if that means you have to do 50 minutes of setting the table either. Maybe you can bounce. Maybe there's a way you can do it that's a little more non-traditional.
Yeah.
Because I think every true crime podcast is the same, almost in structure.
Well, I think that there's no way that you're going to do a podcast that's cookie cutter, true crime.
No, I don't think so.
Setup.
No. And I've listened to I liked Serial. I really liked Cold, which was the look into Josh Powell in Utah. The guy who did it, I think his name's Dave Cawley, did an awesome job. That was a great podcast. And I've always, people know who lives. I've been fascinated by this stuff for years. I've always wanted to do it in some form or fashion, and now I'm doing it. And if it's good, unfortunately, Steve, if it does really well, we're going to have to do it again. And I'll tell you what, we're going somewhere warm.
Yeah, you think so?
We're going
missing persons in Brazil.
Yes, that missing persons in Carlsbad, California is going to be incredible story at Beverly Hills. But I also am scared because there's so much information. Sometimes like, oh shit, I fuck up the story sometimes. Like, oh God, I have to go back to my notes and look at it and think, oh, is that right? Is that wrong? Is that right? Is that wrong? So
yeah, my concern is based on how close we are to the story. We're kind of going to need to bring in some outside people who haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, and listen to it or to?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Like when we've got a draft ready for episode 1, we're going to have to have them listen to it and just be like, hey, does this make sense?
Well, Matt Carano. It's already involved.
Yeah.
Podcast expert himself.
Yeah, true. Yes.
So we'll see. But that's the status right now. We'll know a lot more. I mean, share the week from Thursday or Friday, we're going to, I think, be in a totally different situation.
$5,000, really. $5,000 a week.
Maybe
we should be
doing that.
Yeah, we should open up our own private investigation.
You can tell Carano, one of the private investigators I talked to said, you should be doing this.
Really?
I said, well, maybe it'll be a little side business. Yeah, so $1,500 up front in a signed contract, which he said will kind of take care of all the FOIA and the criminal history and all that stuff. I'm kind of like, well, we have that.
Yeah.
And then it becomes he's going to start talking to people, which, I mean, is valuable.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like we can do that.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I mean, guy's a pro, so I mean, I'm not saying it as well as him, but we're going to go next week and try and talk to these people and maybe get some doors slammed in our face. I have no idea. But it's going to be pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah, I think it will be. And I think people, if you've never listened to a true crime podcast, they'll still find this compelling.
I hope so. Yeah, and I think, look, I understand. Like I said, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you're a Minute fan who loves the show, and you're like, I don't give a fuck about that. Don't give a fuck about it. That's totally fine. I hope you give it a chance. But also, if you don't, I'm all right with that. You listen to the show. But there are a bunch of people who have never listened to this, who will listen to that, who will then never listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at this as as a way to build this show. It's just not, that's not how it's going to work.
Yeah. I mean, people who listen for the first time to you doing this podcast or the Cold Case podcast and then tune in, I wonder what this is all about.
I've had that experience with people I've interviewed for the Projxct.
Oh, really?
Who are like, they look me up and they're like, that's not what you're like at all when you talk to me. I'm like, well, yeah, I don't know.
I am surprised on the one hand how far Barstool has come since the Ben Albright stuff where it was like, we don't do this. We don't do this. We don't do investigations. We don't do, journalistic activity. We don't do that. But, Portnoy's got an eye for good content.
Well, I think Eric Nardini 11 minutes ago quote tweeted the Secret Project said, this is going to be huge.
Ooh, it's good news.
Is it? Feels like pressure to me. All right. Well, yeah. We'll probably blow it. Probably fuck it up. But no, I feel good about it. I'm excited. So, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts right now, Steve?
Well, I think we do need to have the legal conversation.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
About, there needs to be an attorney to review it because I think you do get into very serious, when we're talking about serious things, you do have,
Sure. I'm amazed at the lengths at which some podcasts just throw shit out there.
Yes.
Like, it's not second source, not just
like blithely accusing living people of murder.
Yeah. And just kind of like, well, I mean, I may agree with that, but, I don't know. I just, again, it's the kind of podcast I'm talking about where we're sort of, here's the information we have about this case from a couple of interviews and Wikipedia and a couple of stories. They're not digging. It's a recap thing. So when they're told something, I guess they just believe it.
They're not plowing new ground. A lot of true crime podcasts, some of the big ones, are really just so topical and no work involved.
Right.
Whatsoever.
And some dig in and they're good. They're very good. But I would agree. So we shall see. We shall see. I know I'll be decked out in my Miltons next week.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, fuck yeah. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'll have to dig out my shorts. It's going to be South Carolina weather. I got some nice shorts.
Or my Scoop Minahan investigative outfit. Hat, jacket, pipe, the whole thing.
So should I wear like a suit or something so I look like you're armed guard?
I didn't even think about who. So I guess I'd be who's the good cop, bad cop?
Well, I mean, I think you're versatile. You could be either. I think you might
Which
want to
would
be
you
a good
rather
cop. I'll be the bad cop.
Okay. All right. Okay. You have the gun.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to be wearing my Miltons all week long. My time behind, because I mean, we're not looking at, we're not going down there to play golf or anything. The weather's not going to be that great, unfortunately.
Really?
I looked. I mean, it's like 50s and 60s. Not unbelievable.
It's better than here.
Well, I understand that, but
You
I was
don't,
thinking,
you don't have to worry about going for a run through a foot of slush.
that's true. Or worried about going for a run and getting freaking thrown in the back of a van and never seen again. That's my biggest concern. Would you have to take over at that point? But you get your clothes at Milton's, okay? You want to help me out, okay? You want to keep me alive? Go to Milton's. Spend some money at Milton's. Go to Miltons.com, the great partner of the Kirk Minahan Show. Miltons.com/Kirk. Then you use the code Kirk at checkout. Free shipping this week, all the way through Sunday, December 13th. You get free shipping on all online orders. And that, again, I think we're going to start getting this with Milton's. With the holiday season coming up, I want every state represented. We get to moving on that as well as we get closer and closer with Smith's. But we love Milton's. Again, the original sponsor. You go online, Miltons.com. Use the code Kirk at checkout. You get your Tommy Bahama, your Vineyard Vines, your North Face, your Under Armour, which I'll be wearing running around down there, your Timberland, your boots. Do it. Miltons.com. My name, Kirk. Miltons.com/Kirk. Use the code Kirk at checkout. You get free shipping this week all the way through December 13th. Are great, great, great. I love, love, love Milton's. Please help them out, Miltons.com. Any other thoughts on the project? Do you want to get moving somewhere else?
Well, we have a Minifan in the area of South Carolina where we're going to be next week.
Okay.
Would you like us to enlist his support to have a local guide?
I didn't see this. He's around.
He DM'd me.
What did he say?
He said, "Hey, I'm the resident Minifan in Greenville, South Carolina. Do you need help?"
Did you say no?
I didn't respond to him.
Okay. Do you want to hang out with him?
Not particularly. I don't know. That
I got a couple of messages from people down there. Well, I
just think if somebody knows, I mean, the area where we're going to be
right there, it's fresh. Yeah, Rob.
The area where we're going to be isn't that populated, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No. I would say less than. I don't give away the specific town.
Yeah.
Less than 10,000. I'll say. How's that?
Yeah. So if this particular individual is familiar with it, it could be useful. But we'll see.
Sure. Well, yeah. If you want to communicate with him, that's fine. Is this the guy who offered you to stay in this pool house?
Yes.
Did you take him up on that?
No, I already booked my hotel.
You might have, though, huh?
If he had contacted me before I booked my hotel, I would be in his pool house. Yes.
You'd be staying in his pool house for the week?
Yes.
He's in Greenville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. Go over your house for dinner one night. I don't think I'll be doing that. Steve will do it, though. He's in. So Mutt did not step up the way that Jerry said. Jerry was all fired up last night. He's like, Glenn told me he was firing away or something.
No, not particularly. I think he just kind of said, well, I'll let him speak for himself.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, we got Radio Wars. Radio Wars, Ben Charleston.
Fake voice.
Oh, it got hot in here today. Mud at Night, WEEI. And I wish I was a part of it. It's
Hold on one second.
It's a weird thing. It's
1 second, Steve. The show's name is Mud at Night.
Yeah.
And the radio station is WEI?
Yeah.
Okay. You think people didn't know that?
You never know. You never know when somebody would have moved here.
Is that people from when they write them down in their diaries for the ratings? They know they have it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I fell into that trap too. I'm just making fun. I would do that. Go ahead.
I can't. I don't want to step on it because it's I think a legit beef right now between OMF and
Legit
Craig
beef.
Carton. And as people know, as my long defense of Craig Carton on this station, the battles I had with Kirk and Jerry and others about how good Craig Carton was,
You did
and
love
how good
Craig
his book
Carton.
was, which I still have on Kindle somewhere.
Might have something in common between
And how I thought he's a very talented guy. And that being said, he was super, super sensitive with OMF today. I mean, driving in, it's Christian Fourier he's just having some fun. And from the beginning of the interview, Carton wanted to have no fun whatsoever. And I don't know if he thought he was walking into one thing and he got something else. I have no idea.
That's like basically.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was it?
That's the only time he mentions you. No,
Really?
I've got
On Friday night?
I've got a few more cuts, but that was the only time on Friday. He just at the beginning of his show, he started talking about the.
I talked to Ordway. Did you hear the mutt sound? He said he defended us and ripped the shit out of Hill on the air Friday night. You listen to the whole show on Friday?
No, I didn't listen to the whole show. I just listened to the first hour of Mud at Night. He addresses it and then he pivots to quarterbacks.
I love to hear it. Not sure if Glenn's making it up or not. So there you go.
But I thought he handled it poorly. It could have been a good interview. It ended up him being very defensive and very short answers with those guys. And I was disappointed as a fan of Craig Carton, as a fan of OMF. Glenn Ordway, who I interned for as a college intern at UConn, and Craig Carton, who I look up into in this business, two titans in the industry, meeting together, Ben, to have a thoughtful sports talk conversation.
It's hard to believe this guy's never drawn an audience on his own, isn't it?
Pursuit of a second chance. And as you folks know from my history, I am all about second chances. This is the official second chance show of Sports Radio WEEI.
So this is one of my best. This is legitimately one of my best friends. Like, it would drive me crazy. That's fake. That whole voice, that whole thing is fake. It's just fake. Was he even worked out? What the fuck? Go ahead, Mud.
So I'd ask you not to listen to it now because I'd like to listen to my show. That's certainly helpful to me. But when you get a chance, go to radio.com because I don't want to step on. This is their beef.
All right.
And I want people to be able to react to
I love him because he drip. Call EI, see if we can get on. I want to talk to Glenn Christian Lou about this card. All right. What is it? 617-779-7937. 617-779-7937. Do you think Bill Belichick should be coach of the year? We'll get your calls. 617-779-7937. Text line 37937. Brought to you by AT&T. AT&T, a new...
Hold on 1 second. Took a really terrible situation. Let's not act like they're the Jacksonville Jaguars or they're an untalented team.
Yeah.
Both of these teams have a lot of talent.
Yeah. And I think, you when you look at that, the other one too.
EI, what's your name?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Ken.
Hey, Ken. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay. What do you want to say on the show with the guys?
I want to get into the Belichick Coach of the Year thing. I read something today on USA Today. The guy jumped all over Belichick. I want to see what the guys think of that.
You said at USA Today a writer jumped all over Belichick?
Yeah.
For what?
Just, it's his fault. Let Brady go. How can you get him to be Coach of the Year if Brady's gone? He just ripped him.
Sure. Hold on, Ken. We'll get you on the show here soon, okay?
All right.
Thanks, Ken.
Sure.
Quarterback. He's got Alex Smith, who's obviously going to win comeback player of the year, I would think.
He knows it was you.
You think it was?
Starting quarterback for you, and you're winning ball games. You're beating Pittsburgh. What happened to first place?
Fourier, what happened to Brady winning the comeback?
Yeah, I don't know. I never assumed, I never imagined that Alex Smith would actually be taking reps and actually helping them win.
You also forgot the fact that a quarterback that went 12-4 can't win comeback of the year the following year.
Oh man!
I mean, you know what I mean? It wasn't like he missed the time. I mean,
Can I apologize for this?
How about the Schilling blood last night? How about the blood last night? The Schilling blood last night on Alex Smith.
If anyone is ever
unbelievable,
if any of our kids ever get hurt, and they're talking about, I can't do it, I can't do the rehab, all you need to do is point to Alex Smith.
You're listed on the call screener right now as do not take.
I don't think that's true. You think so? Why don't you just hang up?
The biggest hurdle,
Just to fuck with you.
I think
why don't you just put me on?
Just leave people on hold. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're smart, just put you on.
Like every time somebody would be near
what is Fourier talking about? Do a Don Yee impression. At least get people talking again. I mean, really? Jesus.
There's a guy for you next year, Patriots quarterback, Alex Smith. Put him on the list.
I'm good.
Huh?
No, I think we're good. No? I think we have bigger plans.
But they also have no calls.
I hope you guys made lots of money on that guaranteed prediction. I gave you a guaranteed prediction
a while ago, too.
I gave it to you like a week
3 people. And how many producers?
2 or 3
games in 12 days, boys. You know you're going to lose one of those.
No question.
I hate to say it. It wasn't that.
You don't think it's true?
Yeah, it was really
bad coaching led to that loss.
Yeah, 14-0 lead, and then they kind of fell apart. Cam Newton was on this morning with the
Glenn's
Greg
break
Hill
on the break voice.
Somebody was kissing his ass an awful lot. We're going to get to all of that coming up next right here on OMF. This hour has been brought to you by East Coast Metal Roofing.
No, I tried. Oh, fuck them. Forget it.
You don't want to hang out?
Nah, they won't come. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I tried. What can you do? I tried. I like those guys. I want to help them out. Imagine if they found out it was on Twitter all of a sudden that was on EI as a guest.
Yeah, they'll never know how close they were to actually having entertaining radio for a second there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to talk about Carton with those guys. But hey, what can you do? What else is going on?
We saw Howard Stern got a deal.
I did. I don't know. Who knows how much he really got paid, right? I mean, that's just kind of bullshit. But he got 5 more years. How old is he going to be? 70? Fucking 70 years old, still doing that show on Sirius?
Was he going to cut back to like 1 day a week, 2 days a week?
Oh, I'm sure.
He'll be 71 when that deal finishes.
God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that means anything for Barstool or not. I don't know.
Well, it's probably something that they can bargain around, though.
Yeah, but
I'd imagine. I mean, if you're seeing it publicly discussed that just Howard Stern, 70 years old, is getting $100 million a year as opposed to 24/7, or well, not 24/7, but 12 hours out of the day original content from a dynamic set of personalities.
Who?
Oh, Portnoy and Big Cat.
Was Portnoy on there ever?
Well, that's the thing. He was on there doing the show and withdrew, like took himself off of it because they weren't paying him enough. And so that's the sticking point in their.
Well, they have Kevin on, they have Big Cat on. That's true. They have Casey, they have Jared, they have Willie.
That morning show, yeah.
They have Willie on there. They have Dave Portnoy on. They have Portnoy on there. Dave Portnoy.
I got Mike Portnoy.
I'm sorry, Mike Portnoy. Well, good for them. And again, I'm sure Stern has some audience I don't know about, but there's no, even today.
I'd love to see
there was zero buzz about him signing.
Yeah, I'd love to see the listening numbers behind all of the Sirius programming.
Oh, so they never release it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, Stern, I say this all the time, and I'm sure there are people, I don't know anybody who listens to Howard Stern anymore. Nobody. I don't know who his audience is. Because the audience he's going for doesn't really want to listen to him.
No.
And the audience who used to like him doesn't like him anymore. I don't know. Maybe is that a move simply to appease stockholders? Is that why he signed that deal? I mean, did it help the stock today?
I don't know. I can look into that.
So the Penn stock was at almost 80 last time I checked.
Yeah.
Good for Mike.
I don't know if he's still holding. Let's see. No, not really. I mean, Sirius XM Holdings is at $6.60 a share. It's pretty stable.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's not that big a deal, right?
No, not really.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be some rationale behind it. They're not losing money on him, obviously. So maybe he's got a bigger audience and we just don't know about it. Could be just all the olds, people who
I guess. But again, I'm old though. Like I listened to him growing. Like I've listened to him. I've been listening for 30 years almost. Like I haven't listened to that show in 10 years. And I'm sure there are people, and I'm sure that's great. But I'll tell you the other weird thing. So they made the announcement today on Twitter on the Stern thing. I don't know if we talked about this before. On the Stern show page. So they tweeted out that he's resigning. And it said only comments allowed by, they're governing who can comment and who can't.
Oh, yeah. Twitter rolled out that feature earlier this year.
And they do it.
Yeah, to limit social media interaction.
Howard Stern?
Yeah, it's their social media strategy is complacent, I think.
I think it's just
I don't think
scared.
I don't think Stern's interested in growing his audience at this point.
Wait, what are you talking about? He made that video where he said they go
inertia.
They go and they send tweets if they want to have Lady Gaga on, remember?
Yeah.
Told the workers there to send out 10 tweets or something?
That was when I was in Europe.
Oh, it was? Yeah, yeah. Anything else going on?
Did you want to do the Monica Cannon Grant thing?
Yeah, I mean, not really. It feels like it's a couple of days old at this point. No, not really. It's just whoever, I think that is the
social justice columnist.
I think it's like the opinion editor to the Globe now.
Yeah. Oh, she's been promoted. I thought she was just like the race columnist.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought she had some role there now at the and I saw.
It's just amazing to me that if what you can get away with if your politics are right.
Of course, I mean, well, yeah, this woman. I don't want to say.
Well, that'd be racist.
What?
If you mispronounce someone's name, that's racist.
Well, no, I don't want. I'm assuming she's a female. I don't want to assume her gender.
Oh, well, that's transphobic.
Well, I'm trying not to be. I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So whatever it is, I saw. Yeah, we'll do it for a second. Why not? Where is it? Let me see.
I'm gonna print it off. I'll bring it in.
All right. Thanks. Yes, I'm stuck. A Beautiful Resistance by Janae Osterheld. What I remember most about the Say Her Name and March and Rally, I was happy. The summer sun seemed to kiss our foreheads with that love, that 4th of July. It should have been sweltering. The streets flooded with over 1,000 people masked and marching in the name of Black Wimexen.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I've never known how to pronounce it. It seems like to take an old term that's racist and part of the patriarchy and is transphobic, you just drop an X in there.
Right, so it's not, because it's not, you don't want men in there.
We could rename you like Kirk.
I guess.
KXRK.
So they just don't like the MEN part.
Oh, yeah. You got to get the men.
MXN.
Yeah, that's true.
But all I remember is the solidarity. For almost 3 miles, I danced in the streets from Nubian Square to Boston Common, celebrating our lives, loving our lives, delighting in the richness of our black beauty. I wore Breonna Taylor's face on my face, a mask done with daisies made by Boston writer and artist Ariel Gray. I danced. The march stopped at Harriet Tubman House, where Black Lives Matter and other organizers honored fellow activist Monica Cannon Grant. So, again, it's fine. They had a lovely day. That's great. But they are honoring this person who is just total scum. Scum. I mean, complete. Utter.
Scum.
I mean, we played the sound of her before. Do we have that?
And then there's Heifer running against Ayanna Presley. This one here with the white husband. At some point, we're going to have a conversation with black folks who get in a relationship with white folks and then forget that they black. We're going to have that conversation. And I know it's going to fuck with y'all nerves. It's going to be uncomfortable. But we're going to have that conversation because if white vagina and white penises jeopardize your melanin, then we need you to sit in the back of the classroom, and this ain't your part of the show, and you don't get to talk right now. And so you practice
it's just, you know.
history.
For people who don't remember that sound, the context of it, she's attacking a black congresswoman.
Right, for having a white husband?
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
Nothing racist about that, is there?
No, she's celebrated by Marty Walsh, by everybody in Boston. She's given government grants, taxpayer-funded projects, and she's just an open, blatant racist.
And, by the way, anti-feminist, too. Like, she's dumping all over this because this woman made a choice to marry this guy, and she doesn't want her to choose that. She wants her to choose what she wants.
She opposes interracial marriage.
And this, let's be honest, this idiot from the Globe writes a story, and you know, whether she knew it or not, it's just absurd. It's an absurd story about dancing and smiling, and while they're honoring this total scumbag. I mean, just this piece of garbage, Monica Cannon Grant, who the Celtics have honored, and I mean, she's an awful human. This is just the tip of it. She's an awful human being.
She has the attitudes that the Boston Globe would attribute to like Trump supporters,
of course,
like Klan members,
right? Right. Well, just again,
I like to see a Venn diagram of the things that she and the Klan agree on with regard to race.
We do this all the time.
Interracial marriage being one of them.
Say it's a white person saying, "Why is this white congresswoman married to a black guy?"
Yeah, if you're interested in black penis or black vagina, you need to sit at the back of the classroom.
I mean, what the fuck? It's just it's insane. So,
but that's liberalism in a nutshell. Though.
I guess. Janae Osterhelt, whoever she is just a dope. But I mean, it's not surprising. She's at the Globe, and I'm sure she'll rise. She'll probably run the paper one day. Probably buddies with Linda. We should ask her to come on. Ask her to come on tomorrow.
Oh, we've asked her to come on 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
Well, ask her again. She ever responded or no?
I'd have to check. I don't think so. Sometimes the older people at the Globe will respond with a polite fuck off.
Well, she's young though, right?
Yeah.
On the younger side. And that guy never got back to us. Let's
see. No, she's never responded to us.
It's a shame. Again, I mean, I'm sure she's a nice person. I'm glad she had a nice day, but like, you're honoring a terrible human being. I'm not saying Janae is. I mean, but if she doesn't know Monica Cannon Grant's history, which there's no way she doesn't.
Well, I mean, it's very public.
Yeah, she knows it.
She's like, this is that audio right there was not secretly recorded.
No, it was on Instagram
from
or something,
one of her
right?
private meetings. Yeah, she put it on Periscope.
Periscope. Jesus Christ.
Every other video that she puts out is just some insane rant.
Jesus God. Yeah. So I mean, I have to say I'm not surprised. Anything else going on or no?
No. I mean, there's the story about the NBA, how they're going to start fining people, fining teams if they bench their star players. It's probably not interesting to you.
What the hell are you talking about?
If the NBA, I saw it on Awful Announcing. They're going to start fining NBA teams like $100,000 if they rest some of their players for like a week or something.
Okay, but why would they do that? What do you mean?
In order to incentivize teams to continue paying, like they don't want they don't want people buying tickets thinking that they're going to a game to see LeBron James play. So
I get that.
They're going to start fining them.
The team's not going to bench a player for a week. They bench him for a game or something or 2.
Hold on a second.
I don't care. Why are you sucking? Go ahead, look it up. Why are you luring me into this stupid thing that I don't care about?
I could just say, I don't have anything to talk about.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Let's see. So it only applies to nationally televised games. So NBA training camps, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, this is an awfully written story. NBA training camps for the 2020-2021 season opened up on December 1st for the 8 teams that didn't play in the league's Orlando bubble. It's been 8 months since they've seen any action, but for the other 24 teams that either finished off the 2019-20 regular season in Orlando or participated in the playoffs, the offseason has been short. Hasn't even been 2 months since the Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA championship. That will likely make load management a frequent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You make me look it up.
I don't even know. I was debating whether I'm going to take this vaccine. To be honest with you, I'm still debating it internally, intellectually.
Well, you're going to have a good long time to debate whether or not you're going to take it.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying it's. I don't know. I don't know.
So I was mistaken about mRNA vaccines. I'm not sure how many of the candidates, or I guess the trial vaccines, are mRNA, but apparently it's technology that has been used quite a bit. It's about like it was developed separately from any kind of vaccine effort. So you can trust the mRNA a little bit more. It's not like you're injecting something completely novel into your.
There's got to be stuff in it that's new, though.
Well, particles of the coronavirus. Yeah.
Right. That's what I mean. So
that's the new part. But I'm saying the technology behind it, the RNA aspect, is not new stuff.
So you're going to take it?
Yeah, I think I'll take it. Or at least I think I'll say publicly that I'm going to take it in order to encourage other people to take it so that I benefit from them taking it, but then not actually take it.
Because the first people who took it today.
Yes.
The 91-year-old woman and the William Shakespeare guy.
Well, I mean, there's been a ton of people. I mean, did you see the story that this vaccine was not difficult to create? They had it in January.
Right. I saw
But the reason that
the Pfizer thing, you mean? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them, they once they had samples of the virus, they could create a vaccine very, very quickly. But the reason why we're, fucking 12 months into this thing with no vaccine yet is because of trials and stuff. Obviously, I think there's some room to make sure that it's safe and it works and everything.
Right.
We got to do that. But it seems like there are some regulatory things that have cost lives.
Is there any culinary thing you're looking forward to down in South Carolina?
Is there any culinary thing?
Yes. He's a big food guy.
I haven't looked around at.
Are you looking forward to getting your fast food?
I was actually thinking, that's going to be barbecue, right? Carolina's big on barbecue, and I have to say this, it's controversial, but I'm a fan of the Carolina style barbecue sauce.
Should we call one of these places and see what's going on? I don't want to get too specific, but. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
I know what you need.
Go ahead.
You need a supermarket, don't you?
No. Maybe a good barbecue place. Let me see.
Well, I don't want to.
Right.
Well,
hold on.
Big D's House of Barbecue.
Big D's House of Barbecue?
Yeah, it's closed though.
Oh, okay. Well, where is it? In that town? I won't give it away, you idiot.
No, it's in the area.
I'm looking in Seneca. Right? Have you seen that?
So how was I going to give it away if you just said Seneca?
Well, who the fuck is going to go? I mean, if somebody comes down there, good luck. Little Pig's Barbecue.
Okay, I see that.
Did you go to the pictures? That looks. No, I see a buffet.
You a fried chicken guy?
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw it back.
It looks like, I don't know, it looks like pretty run-of-the-mill chicken tenders. Let's see.
We want to call them? Let's call them. Are they open?
Well, it looks like a pretty juicy brisket.
I like that buffet, too. I wouldn't mind getting up there, digging in and sharing it with people. I imagine we can eat outside, right?
I'm not looking forward to wearing a mask for an entire flight. That's going to be awful. There's a good chance that I end up in one of those viral videos getting thrown off the plane.
You like that guy a couple of years ago? Remember him?
Yeah, because I'm not wearing.
The guy was freaking out.
The Asian guy that got dragged off the plane.
That lunatic. Because I'd rather eat outside, even if it's cold. Wear a jacket, Yeah,
of course.
All
right. We call.
But I'm gonna get the feeling they're not going to.
Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed.
That's not a good sign.
No, that is not a good sign.
Was that the?
Oh, maybe I missed that.
1133 number or no?
Yeah. Try again.
Spotted pig, I see. Smoked meat meals.
Mailbox of the person you are calling is currently full and cannot accept new messages.
A lot of people inquiring about Little Pig's Barbecue.
How about Fats Seneca Barbecue?
You know what? The one I like is Black's Smokehouse.
I see it. All right, good.
4.8 stars with over 300 reviews.
That's a good sign. It's closed, though. It's closed.
There might be someone there.
All right, that's true.
The phone.
Okay. Those French fries look good. That looks pretty good.
Thanks for calling Black Smokehouse.
Hi, how are
we
you doing?
We are located at 15...
Damn it! Mold. I was all excited. I like talking to people. How about
Heavenly Hogs?
Closed.
Yeah.
Why is everything closed till Thursday?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Open Thursday. Little Pigs claims to be open. Spotted Big closed. Fats Seneca is open. Try them. Does not look bad.
Fats?
FATZ. Open till 9. I keep thinking today's Monday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, when we tape shows late, it kind of fucks up time.
Holy shit, there's a lot of food there.
All right, here's Fats.
I can't be too bloated. You're trying to, we're doing work here.
Yeah, you don't want to get the meat sweats.
You're stuffing yourself in front of me.
Fats and Seneca, this is McKinley. How can I help you?
Good. How do you have outdoor seating or no?
I'm sorry?
Do you have outdoor seating for to eat or no?
I can check. Give me one moment, sir.
Is there a secret?
Maybe do they have an open table outside?
Well, I mean, it's 4:00.
Fats could be really popular.
Could be.
3.4 stars.
No, sir. I don't believe we do right now.
Okay. Do you have dry rub or no?
I'm sorry, dry rubber?
Yeah. No, that's not. No. Okay. Thank you. It's not what I said. No. Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Okay. It's not what I asked. Well, I think we're going there. I seem concerned.
I don't think so.
You know, the best place to go, though, is like, here's how I picture it. You and we're making some real progress on the case. Then we stop and there's a little one of those trucks.
Yeah.
Those are where the real ones are.
I'm
you
thinking,
know what I'm saying?
you know the guy who does barbecue in House of Cards for
Yes,
Frank Underwood?
Willie. Is that his name?
I don't know. That's the kind of thing that I'd be
That's
looking to
what I'm
stumble
saying.
into. Yeah, something that looks like
Sitting
it's
outside.
Something looks like it's dirty. You
Made
wouldn't
at
want to
home.
stop there. It looks like they're like butchering the hogs out
Right.
back.
We're talking about the case. A couple of guys trying to solve it. You know? A couple of Cokes, some barbecue. Back to work. Boom. Good. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. You know, the way it's going. Who knows, right? Maybe next week they'll play, a little South Carolina talk and then bam, right back at it.
You want to become a regular, is what you're saying?
It'd be hard to do, but we may be back. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, you can't, this will be a chronicle journey, I suppose, right?
Yes. Yeah. Quite a bit of it, yeah.
I'm looking forward to having Justin with us, too. That's exciting. No?
He will not be coming with
You
us.
sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah, well, might be interesting if you want. Okay. Anything else going on? Oh, Omax is going on. OMAXhealth.com. OMAXhealth.com. Enter my name, Kirk. You get 20% off Cryo Freeze and everything else SciWi. What's Cryo Freeze? You know what it is. You know what it is. CBD roll-on, non-prescription, triple action pain relief roll-on, especially formulated to block pain receptors, reduce inflammation, and improve muscle and joint flexibility. The best part? 100% natural CBD powder remedy works its magic within 10 minutes of application, and relief lasts up to 8 hours, much longer than over-the-counter products. OMAXhealth.com/Kirk. I beg your pardon. OMAXhealth.com, code Kirk. OMAXhealth.com, code Kirk to get 20% off Cryo Freeze and SciWi. We'll be using it next week because you wake up in the morning in that hotel bed, be a little stiff, Put it on, you apply it right to the neck or to the back or for me, that right knee. The hip.
I wonder if Omax has a product that will help you with digestion after you eat like 10 pounds of barbecue.
I'm considering going to eat a lot on this trip.
Yeah, of course I am. Why are you concerned?
I don't want you to be, because I want you sharp.
What do you think I'm going to? You think I'm going to get like meat belly? And
I want you fat and happy. I want you lean, mean, and ready to go.
All right. Well, fuck it. I'll starve myself.
No. Yeah, I want you to be. I also want you to be nourished and alert. But this is not.
So I will eat the proper amount.
You're not going to be this kind of. This is not a vacation.
Of course not.
You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to be swimming.
Was there any element of our trip to Miami that was grueling? I understand. It's work.
This will be more work than that.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, more rewarding and more enjoyable and more intellectually stimulating.
Yes.
But you need to be golfing. No. I'll be golfing, and you'll be on the case while I'm golfing. That's how it works. I mean, if I get the bad elbow, I just put the Omax on. No,
are you bringing your clubs?
I am not bringing my golf clubs. helps. No, we're here to work. Sundown to sunset.
That'd be a great picture for the Twitter account. I'm sure Dave and Erica would be happy.
Would love it.
Flying out
One of these idiots would. I have no doubt. One of these idiots would do that. Yes or no? Some prop bets. So omaxhealth.com, omaxhealth.com, omaxhealth.com. Enter code Kirk, 20% off CryoFreeze Inside White. Our great friends at Omax Health. We love them. We'll take a couple of calls take special project calls only today.
Okay.
A couple of bets. Will we be shot at next week?
There's just so much meth.
Okay, well,
and I think
will you dip into the meth underworld and become addicted for the case?
I mean, if the show requires it, yeah.
Okay. Good. That'd be interesting. We should get Mike on that. Mike is heavy, huh? Did you see him?
He's comfortable.
Those thighs were rubbing it. Fucking. We could have used him the other night. When Justin was here, Mike could have rubbed his fucking thighs together and start a fire for us to keep us warm. Holy moly! Jesus Christ!
I take it as a good sign. He's
why?
He's nourishing himself, taking care of himself.
But he's not like an alcoholic who's recovering. He looks a little bit he was already fat.
That's true.
I feel better if he was losing weight.
He does. Well, as he said before, he ping pongs.
Will we have our lives threatened by somebody next week?
Probably yes.
I feel like that's a yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you pick at old scabs.
That's true. A lot of pus for sure, but
covered in pus.
Yeah. Well, a lot of scabs, but yeah. That's an interesting one. Okay. Well, I yell at you next week at any point.
Oh, that's a given.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, things have been pretty stable the last couple of months.
True. It's almost upsetting.
It's almost like you're due.
You are now in the...
That was funny, that video of Mike when he got hips on the face. It's just quick. It's not like, it's not the funniest thing ever. It's just funny because he's so startled. It's just classic Mike. Oh, here it is. Heard the show yesterday. I'm the number one SC Minifan from Greenville. If you need a place to do the show next week, you can have my pool house for free. Oh, to do the show. That's interesting.
Yeah, but see, he's in Greenville.
Oh, okay. Which may be close, may not be close, what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it'd
right.
be a little bit of a drive.
Have you made any progress in landing a place for us to do the show?
I have not, no.
Okay. I really don't want to do the show in a room where you sleep and are naked and take showers and shits and stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're doing it right now in this room.
You shower in here?
I've been naked in there.
You've been naked in this room?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, all right.
I'm not going to buy my own cameras.
It's true. That's a good point.
So secret project calls only?
Only. Is now an alcohol curfew in New York? Okay.
Yeah, Baker, I think we're back to, phase 3, step 2, subsection X.
Which looks no different to me, by the way. I don't even know. I saw the
thing, I know that masks are a hot topic, but mask compliance in Massachusetts has been basically 95 to 100% since March. I do not see
more.
I do not see people outside. I take Ziggy for a walk. I do not see people not wearing masks.
Or even if they if I were to walk, I get outside and get to walk to the car from here. If I didn't have my mask on, if I saw somebody put my mask on, or I would cross the street.
Yeah, but I'm saying
95% minimum.
Even you and I, stubborn assholes who don't want to be wearing masks and aren't scared of it, are wearing masks to respect other people, and it hasn't done fucking dick in this state.
Well,
hasn't done anything.
There's been a lot of Baker said it today. I mean, because they were asking about restaurants. He's like, to be honest with you, he's like, they have guidelines, they have rules. He's like, it's more these gatherings, which I don't doubt. These big parties and these people don't wear masks. You see them in these fucking Trump. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, it's not.
I mean, you don't say just Trump rallies. I mean, there were some celebrations in Boston after the election that might have something to do with it. But
not now. I don't think now. I'm not reporting new cases now.
Yeah, but I mean, if the R0 is above 1, someone who contracted it at one of these celebrations goes on to pass it to other people. And
correct. Yes. The only thing I would say is that, the president of the United States, when he has a rally, should probably legislate it more than when just a bunch of random people have a gathering outside. I mean, unless you want the police to go in there and crack heads. I mean, I believe in personal responsibility. Like, if you're not, this is what it is.
Fucking let it run its course.
That's what I agree. And I think that's the way most people feel. Now, to Baker's credit, which I hate doing, he's been much better about this phase than the first one.
Sure. He came out.
Not great, but better. He's not acting like a fucking tyrant right now.
He came out several weeks ago and said that the scientific evidence shows that schools
are not a spreader.
And they're not.
So
what's he done to follow up on that? Like, is he going to war with the teachers unions who are just
no?
fucking
But I'll
sitting
say
on their
this.
thumbs?
But he's not suggesting they shut schools down.
I mean, that's
he's actually saying they should be totally open.
Yeah, he's saying that, but what is he actually doing?
What's he going to do? Okay, how does he go to war?
Business.
I agree.
Introduce a bill to outlaw the teachers union. That's what he should do.
Okay,
outlaw
in Massachusetts.
Unions. Yes,
that'll definitely pass. the state legislature will fly right by.
That'd be the most beneficial thing he could do is get rid of public unions.
You would vote for him then? Yes,
if he got rid of public unions, absolutely. I would vote for any Democrat who got rid of public unions. FDR opposed them. JFK made him wrote an executive order that allowed them to come into existence, and they're a pernicious plague on our society.
But instead, you're going to vote for Curtitone.
Yeah.
I might endorse him too.
Yeah, you think so?
Maybe if I endorse him, will he drop this crazy lawsuit?
Maybe.
Who knows? Yeah.
He might.
All right. They're loaded up, I imagine?
Yes, they are.
All right, let's go. We'll take a few calls. Hello. Just a couple. I don't want to badger with these. Hello.
Hello?
864.
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
864.
Oh, hello. Matthew. My name is Matthew. First time caller.
You're calling from South Carolina, Matthew.
Yes, from Greenville, South Carolina. I actually DM'd Big Steve this morning.
Are you the pool house guy?
I am the pool house guy.
Oh, wow. Tell us a little bit about this pool. What kind of house are we talking about here, Matthew?
Pretty big house. It's my parents' house.
Okay.
But I got super excited when I heard that y'all were coming to South Carolina.
We'll be there next week.
What part? You said the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I heard you mention Clemson the other day, so that got me thinking. You got to be in the Greenville area.
Not far. Yeah, we're coming over. We just talked about you because we read your message. We're going to have dinner at your house one night next week.
I love you.
Tell me, well, Steve, the old mind's clicking here. Tell me a little bit about your family, Matthew. Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew.
Okay. Tell me about your family.
Traditional family, mother and father. Very conservative, 4 kids, a lot of dogs.
A lot of dogs, did you say?
Right. A lot of dogs.
How many?
Steve would fit right in.
How many dogs? What?
All lab, all hunting dogs.
How many?
He's not giving you a number. He's listing off the dogs.
Oh, how many dogs do you have in total, Matthew?
3, all hunting dogs.
Okay, would they leave me alone if I was there? They're not going to jump on me, are they?
They would definitely leave you alone. But I just got one last thing.
Hold on, Matthew. Hold on. I understand it's a tough time right now, but would your family be open to hosting us for dinner and letting Steve and I do a live show from your home while we have dinner, a South Carolina dinner?
1,000%.
Steve, are you in?
We would love to host.
What do you mean by live show?
Well, we tape our show for the next day while we have dinner with the South Carolina family and talk about the world and the South and America.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, they're in on that, Matthew.
Yeah, absolutely. And Steve would love the dinner because, we have a saying that liberals aren't allowed in the household.
Okay. Sounds like a lot of fun.
This sounds like my kind of people.
I want a nice traditional Southern dinner. Was your mom a housewife?
She's not. She's a dentist.
Your mom's a dentist?
Got that dentist money.
Yeah.
Okay. How about your dad?
He owns a staffing company in South Carolina.
Okay. Do they listen to the show at all?
They do not. But after I've tried to call them before, but after getting in today, they're definitely going to be listening now.
Well, I mean, listen, if you want to make it available, we may be open to it, Matthew. One day next week, you may have Steve Robinson and Kirkman in your home eating fine Southern food and talking to your family.
We would love it. We'd love to host you guys, show you some traditional, good old Southern hospitality.
Excellent. All right, buddy.
Matt, do you know any drug dealers?
No comment.
I'll take that as a yes.
That's a yes.
All right, bye, buddy.
Thanks, Matthew. There you go.
Y'all have a good one.
Y'all as well.
I just got a text from Mike, quoting a text sent to him from an EAI producer. About to play some Kirk and Jerry audio on a Carton versus OMF. May want to be listening since Zarbano will spike it.
Well, really? Did he have it? How long was the text sent?
Just 1 minute ago.
Well, call EI again.
Talk base. You leave your
EI. What's your name?
My name is Kirk Seamus Minahan.
Hello, Kirk. What's up?
I got a tip that you're about to play some sound of mine. Is that true?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it? We're going to get to it right now.
Yeah, you want to put me on with the guys or no?
I'll put you on hold, but I can't. I literally lose my job. I put you on the air.
Don't worry about it, buddy.
You know how it is.
Who am I talking to?
You want to listen to? This is Tyler.
Oh, you're the drip, right?
I'm the drip. That is me.
Okay.
I'll put you on hold and listen to this. All right?
Sure.
We're not taking a shot at you or anything. We're just mad at Greg.
I understand.
Here you go.
Team with the bat.
Who gets the bat on the head?
That's reassuring. They're not mad at you.
Know what I mean? Like
I was
team,
concerned.
you look around, you're trying to bring the team together. You know,
What the hell?
have each
You're gonna
other's
die of
back. Somebody shreds one of you go after them. Okay, if somebody was just publicly shredding Greg Hill or Dale and Keefe on another station,
I wouldn't
we
defend
go
them.
after them. That's what you do when you're a team.
Really?
So let me get this right.
They've defended Greg
Boomer
against you.
Esiason,
Defended
with
me many
his morning
times.
host who was shredding us.
Yeah.
Okay, this Geo dude.
Christian Fourier, and then the G is somebody.
Somebody.
That guy.
Boomer Esiason was more supportive of us on WFAN in New York because his partner was toasting and roasting us than our own guy was in Morning
At the
Joe.
very least, he just sounds more
Just get to me, would you?
in
Christ.
trying to figure out what happened.
Because he knows it. Like Greg knows it.
It's unbelievable. The producer's like, I'm going to lose my job. President
interested?
probably thinks I'm
Just to give a small
president
little
we're on the show right
explanation.
now, but probably
Just
not.
a
Oh, well,
little bit of
levitate.
back and say your guy was very sensitive. Yes.
So do we find
Your boss
anybody?
must have told him something differently. There was no
Shut up.
communication.
Glenn's about to bring me
I'll
up
give
here.
it out on those guys.
Yeah, I'll give those guys at the fan credit. They all ganged up and tried to destroy us.
You know why?
They all ganged up
A
because
team.
they were playing as a team. Got to give it to them.
Foxhole guys,
Give it
right
to 'em.
there. Geo, foxhole guy. Team.
So do we have anybody
Nobody.
in this
No.
marketplace
I don't
who went
believe
out and supported us? Anybody?
Nobody.
Do we have any evidence?
Yeah, we might have one person I heard that was supporting us.
Okay.
Fourier was just being Fourier, kidding around, joking around. So we went on a 9-minute rant.
Most people who've ever heard the Jerry Callahan podcast.
EI and ripping Fourier and Maloney. And,
Jerry's-
and those guys are
did
good
they wake
guys.
him up for the start of this
I root
thing?
for them. Ordway, Maloney, and Fourier are good guys. They do a good job. But it was remarkable. This guy stole from all these people around him, trusted friends, colleagues, stole $5 million or thereabouts. I mean, just ripped off everybody. He got out of prison and like
You should call Carton show, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to fight their fights for them.
A guy who just got out of prison to
Still
sit
load
there
up,
and
Steve?
mock
Yes,
someone else
still load
because
up.
they, dare to ask about conjugal visits. Well, I saw on Twitter that Lou wasn't happy that no one had the other shows didn't have his back, which I don't blame him. Well, I would say if we were still there, we'd be talking about it. I would certainly have OMF's back.
There's one. There's
Foxhole
one.
guy.
There's one. Do we have any?
Foxhole guy.
Are there any
Foxhole
others?
Callahan.
Foxhole guy.
We did find another. You want to hear one more?
Yes, sure.
There you go.
I find the Carden EI thing to be semi-interesting. So he got to jail, whatever. We all know the story. He goes on OMF.
Where the fuck they get
people
this
I like
sound?
at the station, essentially. I like mud. So he goes on there, and Fourier asks him a question that is so benign. Did you hear this? I mean, and if you're Craig Carton, a goofball, like, play along. I don't know. Was the question stupid? Yeah, but it was purposely. This is a goofball question asked to a goofball by an admitted goofball. It's so, what is he getting so worked up about? I mean, you could kill that in 1 second. And I saw Lou today, I tweeted out, where Lou was like, geez, it used to be nice to work with people who had your back. And I'm thinking, well, geez, Lou, a couple of years ago, you said me being there was the worst thing that ever happened to the station. I guess you don't feel that way now. I'd be killing Craig Carton instead of Greg Hill, who was like, oh, I hope this doesn't hurt our relationship with Boomer Esiason.
Wow. I guess Kirk hasn't forgotten something.
Foxhole guy.
Yeah.
Foxhole guy.
Those guys supportive. There you go.
I feel like we should give. I feel like we should give T-shirts out.
Okay.
Once we identify someone being a.
So where did they get that sound?
Off Twitter.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't use an internal sound card. They probably just recorded off their phone or something.
Jesus. Well, there you go. So, should we fuck? Carton's so sensitive. I wouldn't mind fucking with him, but I don't want to help. You know what I mean? It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
It's a good enemy to have.
I'd be pro fucking with him.
Me too, but I wish he'd go with me. You know? Can we call? He's on now, right?
Oh, fuck. I don't know what
Is he an afternoon show?
schedule is.
All right, take another call. Go ahead. Well, maybe we'll figure it out later.
That just now is the most sports radio I've listened to all month.
Oh, God. Dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful. All right, what's up? Who am I talking to here?
410.
How do you feel with a southern woman not being at home? She's cleaning teeth?
Yeah.
Huh. What's up?
Hey, this is Mike in Maryland.
Hello, Mike, Maryland.
I tweeted you guys an article. I picked up some crumbs from your secret project, and tweeted you an article about a case in Brockton from 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have anything to do with your secret project?
What's the case? I didn't see it.
It was like a, I don't want to say the R word, a mentally disabled person in a basement that would shit in buckets and.
Wait. Sorry, I was just listening to EI for a second. I was like, you can't say shit on the radio.
I know. It's funny how quickly you slip into radio mode.
My head went right up. No, it's not nothing to do with 19. The case is not. What happened did not happen in 1993. No.
Okay, because you made a comment about you compared Justin's
and
intellect to someone that might be locked in a basement that you wish you could do certain things.
I don't think you can use the R word either.
You used to be able to use it in AP Style Guide.
True, but not anymore.
That's the other thing is looking back.
Thanks for the call.
Reading newspaper stories from just 15, 20 years ago, the words that are just like no longer allowed to be used. It's amazing how quickly, the standards of polite language advance.
Makes you wonder what it's going to be like in 15 or 20 years from now. Yeah. Jesus. Hello. Like, were they getting rid of like women and like, will we say, oh my God, they used the word men and women back then?
Well, not men, but womex.
Well, mex, isn't it? Menex?
I don't think there's any way to make men politically
damn
correct.
Right. Fuck it isn't. Fuck them. That's what I say. Hello.
Kirky, firstly, saw you at the Sunday Soccer show, so hope you're doing well. Questions, though. Is this going to be one singular case or multiple cases that share like a similar theme, like sort of like that last season of Serial, or just one case? One case.
One case with sort of oddly sort of some
multiple cases within
the case. Things have sprung that we didn't know about before.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So you may not have the answer to this. Is it dropping at once, episodic, weekly?
Episodic, weekly.
Is that too far in the future?
Weekly.
Okay. And then kind of just a general question, because the true crime genre podcast, by far my favorite. I love all of them. And they kind of vary. Just curious to know, was there one that sparked your interest, or do you listen to a lot of true crime? You watch a lot of the murder docs?
I was saying, yeah, I do. But I was saying at the start of the show, I've been thinking about this way back. Like, I used to pitch Tim Murphy, who ran sort of Entercom at the time. I wanted to do a Reggie Lewis, Len Bias dual investigation, because Reggie Lewis's death is weird. Like, it's just strange. A lot of stuff around it. But I've always been into true crime, read books, watched documentaries, listen to podcasts. But I'll tell you, the podcast that really triggered me, though, was the Cold one from a couple of years ago about Josh Powell. The guy Dave Cawley did such a great job with it.
Unreal.
Now the difference between the difference between that one and mine, the one we're doing, Steve and I, is that like you knew, and this is to the credit of Cold, makes it so good, is you already knew the conclusion before you started. You know what I mean?
Right.
This one you don't, but that was a great one.
Do you get weirded out when you listen to a true crime podcast and they mention in the beginning of it that it's unsolved? That almost like disappoints me. So I love you naturally, but anytime I go to true crime where I know the case is unsolved, you don't get that nut. Like you need that.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah. Thanks for the call. Yeah, it was.
We're gonna have a nut.
You think so? Mm-hmm. We're gonna solve this, Steve?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, Steve Robinson guarantee. You're more optimal. I'm optimistic. Are they loaded up?
They are loaded up.
All right. Hello.
Lots of main calls today.
Oh, good.
There we go. Somebody's just...
I don't want to be like have dogs jumping on me. I don't want that.
Well,
hunting dogs.
Say down, boy.
Yeah, but I want to just sit down.
If they're hunting dogs, they should be well trained.
I guess.
Or we can lock them in the pool house.
You think a dentist can cook?
I mean, can an optometrist cook?
I was thinking the traditional Southern home.
You think of the time that she should have spent learning how to cook, she spent cleaning people's teeth?
Yes, a dental school.
I thought you were going to say you're shocked to know there's a dentist in the South.
That's ridiculous. But I will say, some of the pictures are interesting. Hello.
Kirky.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I guess my question would be, you've been kind of hyping this as being like this like new the secret project. So I've only heard the last couple of calls. It's about a murder mystery of some sort.
I didn't say that.
I guess you've said that.
No, didn't say that. Didn't say that.
I'm just okay. So that's what I'm assuming you're doing, and I feel like that's what everyone else is assuming. But the only reason I wouldn't think that is you've kind of been hyping it as this revolutionary thing that management's excited about and everyone else is excited about.
I didn't say it's never. I didn't say it's never been done before. I said it hasn't been done at Barstool. That's why Barstool's excited.
Okay, I guess it hasn't been. Okay, I guess that's. I mean, but I wouldn't say like I know you're kind of joking when you say it's like your retirement plan and you're going to move away from other things. So is this going to be a series where you do this?
We'll see how it does.
Move on and do another one.
We'll see how. No, thanks.
Because this is really, murder mystery podcasts. I know you listen to a lot of podcasts.
Okay, I didn't say it was.
Aren't just like
I didn't say it was a murder mystery podcast. But okay, what were you saying?
Okay. Well, I'm just saying you're throwing me off the trace then because you keep saying it's like this. It's this great idea, and I mean I've listened to a million murder mystery podcasts, and I'm sure you would make it great and different.
Well, it's Kirk. It's Kirk Minahan. It's Kirk Minahan.
No, I know. That's the only reason I don't think it is a murder mystery. Is because you're hyping it as this kind of like,
well, you don't have to.
Really good pod, really new idea.
Wow. Why do you do that? That's excited.
I was itching to abort something.
Okay.
Well, he just wasn't listening.
Yeah. Again, if I said it was an idea that no one's ever had in the history of podcasting, then I will have to apologize for that. I don't think I did, but I think we're going to do it in a way that hasn't been done before. That's all. And I'm excited about it, and I think it can be a successful series going forward.
Yeah,
but maybe it won't be. I don't know.
I think so. Maybe 2 seasons a year.
Okay. That's a lot. I mean, that's a full-time job. I know it's not like YP, but that's a full-time job. It is.
Yeah,
it just is.
And I also think that once it's released, we are going to be absolutely flooded with people saying, "Hey,
do this,
go do this, do that." And once you've proven yourself too, we get an increased budget. We'll actually be able to hire that $5,000 a week.
Well, I think I'll start my own consulting business.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest. Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, we can. We'll hire Ryan Minahan as our PI. Start funneling some Barstool cash through him.
Exactly right. Hello. You still loaded up, Steve?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Good afternoon.
Hey, that last call was actually my brother. So, Steve, I appreciate that abortion.
Was he really?
Yeah, and what's funny is I'm across country from him right now too.
Is he always? Does he just not listen? He's just not a listener, huh?
No, if you go on Reddit, we're actually in a group text right now talking about it, and he shot down some of my theories. But if you go on Reddit, everyone's pretty convinced it's some form of true crime.
It is.
I guess
it might be because Kirk said.
I said at the beginning it is true crime.
Oh well, then I don't know. I don't know where he's getting the murder mystery from.
Well, no, it could be. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't.
Are you going to Inman, South Carolina next week?
Not to my knowledge.
Have you heard of Inman, South Carolina?
I have heard of Inman, South Carolina in that in the last week or so, since we've had a new character enter our world. Is that the girl from Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not that.
I'm on the right track or no?
No, you are. I mean, I saw that, and that's probably where I saw Inman from. It's not the story about the girl who was in down South Carolina from Massachusetts. It's not that.
And it has nothing to do with the Hells Angels guys that allegedly killed her?
No. I did see the story. That's a wild story. But no, it is not that. That is a crazy story, though.
All right. Hey, everyone on Reddit, let's get back to the drawing board.
Yeah, get back to work, guys.
It's like three comments on that Reddit thread.
All right, wait, boys, you could hype it up a little bit.
There needs to be more.
And those guys are excited. It's all weird, 2 brothers back to back. Hello. It's also weird that Corona got 2 calls. I mean, we've probably had 2,000 calls today. Is it loaded up right now or no?
Yeah, they're loaded up.
Hello.
10 full.
Idiot. Hello.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Did I hear right on the Periscope, one of the places you might be visiting is the state of Texas?
Yes.
Where in Texas, if you can divulge?
I can't say that. That I can't say.
General area, even though you're not going to name a city?
Why? Do you live down there?
Do you have a pool house?
Are you smelling something? Are you down there?
I do live in Texas.
Well, where are you in Texas?
I live just north of Dallas.
Nope.
North of Dallas in the city of Frisco.
No. We're not close.
Okay.
We would be
just about as far away as you can get.
Just about. Yeah, we're pretty south in Texas, I would say, right, Steve? Yeah.
South Texas. All right, cool.
All right.
Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Which where I think we will be there, I think. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, so did you like Serial season 1? Did you get into that at all? And
I did like it.
Do you think he's guilty?
I was not convinced of his innocence. I thought it was, and this is something, it's a good, I did like Serial season 1. Mutt and I actually would talk about it all the time. I think every Thursday, whenever it dropped, we'd be all excited for it. What I'm trying to avoid here, and I'm using the good parts of Serial and the bad parts of Serial, is something that I keep in my mind. because the storytelling was very good, but I felt it was extremely biased and that the woman, Sarah, thought that he was innocent. And it seemed like she was trying to prove his innocence throughout as opposed to just telling the story, you know?
It seemed like she fell in love with the guy.
It did a little bit. I used to joke around with Mud about that, where it was like, and I'm trying my best because there are people who I really like already while doing this, and you want to do them well and you want them to get some answers, but you also don't want to do it so it's slanted that you're not thinking of the story in whole.
Everyone's going to hate us if we tell the story the way it should be told.
True.
So,
True. Everybody involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes. Or at least, yeah. I know what you mean. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you already shot down one thing I had on Twitter for you, so I appreciate you
what was that?
taking this call. I had one earlier from the 80s, the South Carolina chick.
Oh, okay.
But Gary Lee Sampson.
I know him.
Familiar with that story?
Yeah. It's not that, but I do know that story. Yeah.
Okay. Is the person or the killer in the story, I don't know if you're willing to reveal this, are they still alive? Have they been executed? Are they sitting in prison rotting? Or what's the status of the killer?
Well, I mean,
That's a very good question.
Again, yeah. I wouldn't say, I'm not going to say killer yet, but I would say that person was at least recently in prison. I don't know if that person is in prison today.
Well, I mean, I think the fairer thing to say is we don't know.
But we don't know, and certainly not in prison for the thing that we're investigating. Right?
Okay,
Steve?
so the alleged
person
is still alive, though.
Still alive.
We think.
Okay.
We think. That's true.
Thanks,
we think. Right. All right, thanks. That's true. Who the hell knows?
That's what I was getting at is
well, what do you mean?
Like we have persons of interest and suspects, but we don't know who the killer is.
No. If there is
That's
one.
what I'm saying. Yeah, if there is one. Yeah.
Right. All right, we'll take one or two more. Hello.
508, you're up. 603, you're up.
Hey, what's up, Kirk?
What's up?
Hey, I was wondering, say you make a huge break in this case,
Mm-hmm.
and you and Steve have to go into protective custody.
Right.
What would your ideal new identity be?
Ooh. You know what I like to be? Librarian.
What?
A librarian.
Ooh.
That's actually not bad.
You doing that?
I'd like to have a little house. I could walk to the library every day, have a little lunch, sit out in the
Like
bench.
a small town library, right?
Yeah. Small. Well, that's where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Small town, middle of nowhere. Have my lunch every day on the bench. Go back in the library, do my work.
Colorado Public Library.
It's that kind of thing. And then you get your little place where you go to eat once or twice a week. Mostly you stay inside. A nice, quiet life.
And you think about it, all of the customers that you're interacting with, if they're like going to a library to get a book, they're a higher quality of human being.
Classier.
Yeah.
You can suggest books to people, read them yourselves.
You know, some curious little kid comes in who wants to learn more about astrophysics, and you point them in the right way, change their life.
Or some old guy walks in and he's like, oh, I'm looking for this. How about some Elmore Leonard?
So what's the Kirk Minahan Memorial Library? Well, I guess it wouldn't be named that.
I hope not. That'd be weird.
But so what's your policy about, computer use? Because modern libraries have become just a place where homeless people go to jerk off.
Not yet. They're out.
No computers. Okay.
No, I mean, no, you did 15 minutes and then get out. You're here to read. You're not here to fucking loiter and fucking go on,
So do you have to prove you have a house in order to get into your library?
Yeah, you have to have a card.
Yeah, all right.
I can't have them prove they have a house, but yeah.
Library fines? Are you gonna waive them if you like the person?
No, I'd be a stickler for that. That's how we make our money.
I thought they make their money through taxpayer funding.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, that's part of it as well. Libraries are a dying breed. I want to keep it open. Either that or a small town movie theater operator. One or the other.
What about independent bookstore?
Yeah, I don't want the burden of that. Just go in, punch the card, punch out.
You could operate a drive-in too.
Yeah, but again, I'm going to go librarian. Yeah. Thomas Huddleston. That'll be my name. Tom Huddleston, librarian.
All right.
Hi, Tom Huddleston, the librarian. How long you lived here? Been here for 6 years. Where'd you live before? Back east. Where? Yeah, on the coast. That kind of thing.
I think I'd go to Alaska.
I could see that.
Go to Alaska and be a guide.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, we could never interact ever again.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to. No,
which would be a shame, but It's part of what we do.
The sacrifices that we're willing to make.
Exactly right. Hello.
So it's still the same guy.
Okay. PaintYourLife.com, by the way, if you want, a nice picture of Steve and I in the case. We have a photograph that put that up right behind us. It look beautiful. You get a top world-class artist. Any picture you want in your life, whether it's your family, your pet, yourself, your best friend, whatever. Somebody you haven't seen in a long time. And they'll do it for you. People who have deceased in your life, who have expired. What a gift this is. You can get it for the holidays.
You got 3 dogs?
3 dogs? Yeah.
And your dentist mom, put them all together.
I would think, what's his name? Matthew?
Yeah.
Take a picture with the family. At PageYourLife.com, there's no risk. If you love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. And right now, it's a limited time offer, 20% off your painting, 20 off your painting, and free shipping. To get the special offer, I'm getting a text from a private investigator as we speak, by the way. Text the word Kirk to 64,000. Text Kirk to 64,000. Text Kirk to 64,000. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter most. Top shelf artist. Any picture you want. It's going to look great. 3 weeks, you get it back. Less than 5 minutes to put it together. Meaningful, personal, can be cherished forever. PageYourLife.com, 64,000. That's where you text my name, Kirk, to 64,000. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They are, yeah.
All right, people want to talk about this. People are interested in this. I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
Kirk.
Are you excited for this project?
Well, I am a librarian.
Oh.
So I think I can give you some tips on that.
Very masculine professional.
Actually sitting by some benches.
Where are you a librarian?
In Maine.
Maine.
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Your library is currently operational.
It's a special library, so it is a smaller one.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's not the public library, not the one you take shits in.
Yes, I've taken shits in many libraries in Maine, as a matter of fact. But yes.
Yeah. So is there a spider involved in this case? That's all I was wondering. A man named Spider.
There is not a man named Spider.
I was going to say, there could be.
I don't know.
There's
a spider crawling around, but there's not a man named Spider yet. I mean, you may be ahead of us in the investigation, but we have not run across Spider yet.
Okay, I was just checking about. It was a story out of Brockton, Mass.
Oh, okay.
A murder in '95. So that's all I wanted to know.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. Big fan.
Thank you very much. I wouldn't be too cute. If I was a librarian, my name would not be Dewey. I wouldn't be. No, too on the nose. That leads suspicion.
People are going to start asking questions.
They can ask all my story cold. What's your name going to be in Alaska?
Pete Vanderbilt.
Pete Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Pete?
Down south.
You're from down south?
Yeah.
You don't sound like you're from down south. Oh, the United States of America.
Yeah.
Which
the
state?
Lower 48.
Which state?
Iowa.
Where in Iowa?
Des Moines area.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do professionally?
I actually worked in fracking.
You worked, okay. And why are you out here? You just want to get away?
I've always liked Alaska. I decided after the pandemic hit, I said, fuck it. I'm just going to move out to the country and shoot stuff.
It's a pretty solid story.
Yeah. I'm Pete Vanderbilt from the Des Moines area.
And I don't think people out there ask a lot of questions. I think they just assume.
That's why everybody in Alaska is running from something.
That's why I think I'll be in like Idaho or Wyoming, just somewhere where they're just not going to.
Wyoming could be good.
Yeah, just 10 miles off one of the highways.
My ideal place is to live with no other human beings within like 100 miles.
That's going to be hard to do.
Not in Alaska.
Well, I mean, don't you have a job, though?
Might not need to.
Didn't you just say you'd be a guide or something?
Fish and hunt, yeah. You'd be a guide. People come to me.
Oh, they'll fly in, they'll take those little... We have one of those little planes that lands in the water?
Yeah, I've got a buddy I went to high school with who actually is an executive pilot out in Vancouver. He flies gas executives to Alaska. So I'll team up with him, start a little business. Come up here and you can shoot a fucking grizzly bear.
You ever see Grizzly Man?
Yes.
It's a great documentary.
I'll make a documentary like that.
Timothy Treadwell. He died the age I am now, 46.
Is the sound real?
The sound, I guess, so that's never been released.
Controversial.
It's never been released, the tape.
There's been a couple put out claiming
that are bullshit, supposedly. Yeah. I mean, it's a great documentary. I have no sympathy for the guy.
No, of course not.
No.
The bears are not your friend.
Fucking idiot.
Nature is meant to be subjugated.
As Werner Herzog says at one point, he's like, the bear is looking at Treadwell in the eyes, and he's just looking at him like he would look like he's never seen him before. Like, there's no bond.
No.
And they're fucking starving. It's like I'm gonna eat. I do feel bad for the girlfriend.
Yeah.
She was scared and she got eaten too.
Yeah.
Not to spoil it, but
did you ever see Into the Wild?
Yes. Yeah. Sure. I mean, I read the book and saw the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another good one.
Another one. I don't have a lot of sympathy for him though.
No.
I mean, no. He's a young kid. But yeah, the Eddie Vedder soundtrack to that is great as well. All right. Still loaded up or no?
They're still loaded up.
All right, we'll take one or two more.
404, you're up.
Where is 404?
Hey, Kirk, I'm excited that you're coming down south. Are you going to be doing any golfing while you're in South Carolina?
No, I'm there to work.
There to work. Well, I figured I'd give you a recommendation instead of asking for recommendations like all those other clowns do.
Okay, where are you in South Carolina?
I'm actually in Georgia, but I used to work quite a bit in South Carolina. There's a couple great courses up in that upstate area.
You know that?
Called the Cliffs.
Do you know a good? Steve and I have been looking for a good barbecue place in that area. Do you know one?
I didn't hear exactly where you were, but I'm guessing you're in the Clemson area based on yesterday's show.
Not far.
Yeah, there's some good ones. I don't know them offhand, though. But I can certainly, I'll DM Steve.
Yeah,
so you're saying there's good barbecue in South Carolina?
Well, don't be an asshole, Steve. The guy can't remember the name of it. It's okay. It's all right. All right, thanks, buddy.
It's all good.
Thank you. Nice cornbread.
Oh, yeah, I'm a sucker.
Home free. Nice big Coke, some cornbread. After a day's work, a man can have a meal, you know? Feel bad for Steve. He's having dinner with that family that night.
So we're going to have to find two separate places, one for you and one for me.
Well, sure. I understand. That's fine. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Last guy was going to be one of my questions. So you're in the Clemson area. Barbecue would be Smoking Pig in Clemson. That's the only good thing in that shithole town.
Oh, is it that bad?
Oh, this is more college football related. I hate Clemson with a passion.
Oh.
You'll be the third best Jesus there to them.
Oh, well, all right. That's okay. Who's second? Dabo?
Oh, yeah, Smoking Pig Smoking Pig in the town of Clemson.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll check it out.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good day. God bless. Boy, I got a lot of fans down south, Steve. You forget. People listen to the show. I always forget that.
Yes,
it's going to be an event when we head down there.
It will be, yeah.
My fame's going to get in the way. I may have to wear a disguise while I'm down there. It's possible.
You could just grow out your mustache.
That's true. Although I'm famous for that now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Burden for everything. All right, take one more.
302, you're up.
Hey, Kirk, how's it going? Can you hear
Tom
me?
Huddleston? Is that right?
Yeah, and Pete Vanderbilt.
Tom Huddleston and Pete Vanderbilt. How about one day if you're up there in Alaska and you're just 1 second, buddy, and you're just doing your job, you're hunting with taking some people around the hunt, and all of a sudden you just hear, you ever heard of a guy named Tom Huddleston?
Yeah, don't turn my back on that.
You're done. I would just keep, it's over. Just keep walking.
I would, you know what? I'm leaning more towards the people you would be hiding from would be better off hiding from me. You know what I'm saying?
Think?
This could be a cold case podcast where not only do we solve it, we also deliver justice.
I don't think we should be advertising this. We will not be doing that.
All right. It's a unique angle. Just
I understand.
here.
We'll let the legal system, as great as it's been on this one.
Yeah, it's done an impressive job so far.
All right. Hello. What's up, buddy?
Hey, so I only caught half the Periscope today, so I don't know too much specifics about the secret project.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep mentioning how you're hoping this gets so big you stop doing the show.
Right.
In my mind, the show only gets bigger as this secret project gets bigger.
I hope not. No, I know. I know. I'm just teasing. I love doing the show. I am, like I said, I don't know if you heard this part of Periscope. It's actually a nice. I'm so into this thing now, and it's so consuming in my head. This is actually nice to get away and dick around and do other stories. It's a good. I'm actually enjoying the release of it. I will not stop doing this podcast.
Okay. Well, I guess my only other question is: are there going to be some weird location podcasts in the next 6 months or so? Like some weird South Carolina based
It's definitely
hotel
possible.
podcast?
We might be bringing the crew down there at some point. Yeah, it's possible. Thanks for the call. It's possible. It's possible. All right, one more. We've done all the reads, right?
We have, yes.
All right, we'll take one more. Let's see what the PI wants here.
Hey, this question's for Steve, if that's okay. It's not about the secret project.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Steve, why were you being cunty with the nurse with your grandfather in your grandfather's hospital room? Did you really need to be a cunt?
It wasn't.
To the
It wasn't in the nursing room.
Fucking idiot.
Relax.
It was at his house. The family's getting around to basically let the grandfather pass on, and she's asking a million questions. She's gossiping. It's like, just get out of here.
Are you a nurse, buddy?
No, I just don't like Steve and his cunty attitude. That's all.
It's not like I slapped her in the face.
Steve handled it poorly. He handled it poorly.
No, I just I was communicating. I was communicating what I felt internally while I was there. I did not mistreat this
It
nurse.
sounds like she did nothing wrong.
She asked
everything by the book.
She asked if a man who was imminently going to die was allergic to fucking peanuts or flowers.
That's her job. I guarantee you, that's her job.
Oh, what? Yeah, what an asshole, huh? Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
Thank you. I'm glad you can agree with me.
Why would you just answer it though? Who cares?
They were answering the
I
questions,
know.
but they didn't need to be asked.
Well, sure they did. Legally, I bet you they did.
We did not need that woman to show up.
Steve, here's your issue.
Everything would have been exactly
your issue
the
is
same.
not with this woman. Your issue is with the assholes who give them shit when they give these people medications and they turn out to be allergic to it, and then they bitch about it. That's your issue.
Okay,
that is your issue.
But what if he was allergic to morphine?
Well, then he wouldn't take it. They'd give him something else.
I mean, it wouldn't have made a damn difference.
But here's the problem: is somebody would sue them. Somebody would. They have to assume everybody would.
Litigious assholes. Yes, I have a problem.
That
with
is your
that
issue,
as well.
not with the nurse. The nurse is doing her job.
And I was just communicating you're in a unique moment there.
Sure, I've
very
been there.
emotionally pitched, I would say.
I have been there.
And a little thing could set you off.
The mask thing is ridiculous, though. The guy, you got to put the mask on the guy.
I see. I don't think so.
What if he spreads it to other people?
Flu. Okay. Flu.
Were you silently
fuck you.
cunty to
Fuck
her,
you.
or were you openly cunty to her?
I was silently cunty to her. So fuck off.
Okay. Eat a dick.
You start the show one way and then it ends with Steve aborting somebody before they're killed. He says, eat a dick. That's how we do it here. Well, that's it. I mean, so that's kind of what we got on. So we'll be back to normal tomorrow, and then we have Whitney in on Thursday, which I'm looking forward to. And then we'll be in the beautiful state of South Carolina doing our thing.
Was it the palm tree state?
The Palmetto State?
Palmetto State? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Isn't
Palm something?
Florida palm trees or no?
No, Sunshine States.
Sunshine. Oh, is it the palm tree state? No. What's South Carolina?
Palmetto State.
Is it?
I think so.
You'll be happy. Big Republican state.
Yeah. I like it. Good right wingers. No, it's not the Palmetto State.
What is it? Christ. I don't care, but go ahead.
No, it is. It's the Palmetto State. Yep.
Then why'd you say it wasn't?
Because when I searched Palmetto State, the first thing that came up was some company. Instead, I searched South Carolina nickname.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So back tomorrow, and we'll keep digging away on this. And I figure you guys deserve to know some of it. We just can't tell you everything. I'd love to, but we will be doing that soon enough. Thanks to Movement, thanks to Milton's, thanks to Paint Your Life, and thanks to Omax. Make sure and support all those guys if you can. And we will speak to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.